And they're off over an extended 3 miles for the racingtv.com handicap steeplechase, and Cross Park together with Choose the News are the leading pair. They took them past the winning post for the first of 3 times in front of the race favourite Illico De Cotte, who is in third. And then over to the inside at Jack's Parrot, who's racing a length or so in front of O'Connell, and wider out is Fortunate Man. Busty Boy is down along the inside, being followed by Wasdell Dundalk and Ned Tanner, then Shyness and Come On Teddy and Champ Royal, who is last of all, as they now make the journey away from us on this lengthy run to the first of 18 fences. And it is the 14-year-old veteran Cross Park, former Ida Chase winner. He's also finished runner-up in the Scottish Grand National in the past as well. Tom Broughton on board today, taking off the £5 for this 14-year-old's reappearance. Cross Park ahead by a little more than a length now to Choose the News. Very consistent campaigner working away in second. And then Illico De Cotte for Dan and Harry Skelton is going to take the opening fence in third and jumps it well. All over it safely. Quickly now on to number 2. Fourth is held by Jack's Parrot, and they're being followed across that fence by Fortunate Man, who's stepping up in trip today. Next in running, O'Connell in the orange-coloured jacket is 2 lengths ahead of Ned Tanner. And then Come On Teddy and Wasdell Dundalk as they reach the first fence over in the back straight. Well down the field at this stage, a Busty Boy who's in black and yellow colours down along the inside. Champ Royal in orange and white stripes with red sleeves. That one just tracking Ned Tanner through at the moment. The overall back marker at the next fence is Shyness, all landing safely over that open ditch, and now on towards another plain one, which will be taken as number 5. Choose the News and Cross Park take off and land as 1. Racing a few lengths ahead of Jack's Parrot and Illico De Cotte, who are side by side 3 and 4. Another 2 lengths back off those is Fortunate Man, who's racing in front of Come On Teddy. Midfield sit for that one. And then O'Connell, Ned Tanner, Wasdell Dundalk and Champ Royal. Busty Boy in second last, only having the mare Shyness behind, under Brian Hughes and anchored in rear. Over an open ditch now, the first up the home straight. Champ Royal reached for it and stumbled pretty badly on landing at the back end of the field. And Nathan Moscrop quickly recovering an iron, which looked to be lost there as they gallop on towards the 7th fence, which is plain, and Choose the News now opening up on the field and bounds away by 2 to 3 lengths over Cross Park in second. They're being followed by Jack's Parrot and Illico De Cotte as they now begin the climb back towards the winning post and on towards the 8th of the 18 fences. They'll be at halfway soon, and all landing safely with Choose the News out in the lead to Cross Park in second place. And they're followed by Jack's Parrot, winner of his last 2 races, and Illico De Cotte on the outside as they come to jump another. And they're all safely across. Ned Tanner just brushing his way through the top of it, and so too did Shyness. And there's around about 15 lengths covering top to bottom as they work their way up the Carlisle Hill with just over a circuit to travel in the racingtv.com handicap chase. And they're now at halfway. Choose the News, a neck in front of Cross Park. 4 away in third is Illico De Cotte. Another 2 back is Jack's Parrot, with 1 length away Fortunate Man, as they now take the right-handed turn heading away from the stands. Come On Teddy positioned a little wider out of O'Connell. Then comes Wasdell Dundalk and Ned Tanner. Champ Royal still towards the rear with Busty Boy up along the inner, and Shyness is the back marker, but very much in touch as the field of 12 who set off embark now on the final circuit. They're galloping on downhill towards fences 10 and 11, which are going to be coming up in a quarter of a mile or so's time. So Cross Park on the outside of Choose the News. They have always been the leading pair in one order or another, with back in behind them Illico De Cotte in the red jacket, working wider out of Jack's Parrot and Fortunate Man, who's travelling sweetly. They're just beginning to group together a little more now, with only 8 or 9 lengths between the leaders and back markers as they come towards fence at number 10. Cross Park back on into a narrow lead. Illico De Cotte, maybe not making a great shape over that one, is racing in third. Quickly on to another. Cross Park, Choose the News. Cross Park was a little awkward that time, a little guessy, but got away with it and enters the final mile of the journey, a neck in front of Choose the News. And then Illico De Cotte, who's now right at them towards the outside as they reach the next fence. And then Come On Teddy, blue sleeves, yellow stars on those sleeves. Champ Royal on the wide outside in the cheek piece is making some headway. Over towards the inner is Jack's Parrot as they now reach the penultimate open ditch in the race, and it will be Cross Park landing just in front. A bad blunder further back in the field from Busty Boy, and now they race towards 5 from home, which is the last over in the back, and it is Cross Park who will take off just ahead from Choose the News, Illico De Cotte, Jack's Parrot, Champ Royal, Come On Teddy. And they're being followed by Fortunate Man. O'Connell down along the inside of Busty Boy and Ned Tanner. 2 lengths away is Shyness, and the one who's really struggling now is Wasdale Dundalk, who's been left behind. All of the others, though, with some sort of chance as they head on into the home run. Half a mile left to travel, and this is the final open ditch, 4 from home, and it's Cross Park who landed in front, giving a bold sight from Choose the News. A sweetly travelling Illico De Cotte. Fortunate Man is also moving with purpose. Champ Royal now ridden along down the outside. Come On Teddy breezing into contention, wider still. Over 3 from home. Choose the News and Fortunate Man both hit the top of that. Choose the News dropping away, and it's Cross Park in front here, making the run up the hill to the second last. Illico De Cotte with the white face looks a big challenger, though. Approaching 2 from home. Fortunate Man going for a run in between the pair. O'Connell on the outside. Fortunate Man was down on his nose there. Come On Teddy away to the right, and further back as they make the run to the last to find Jack's Parrot. O'Connell, the eyes are drawn to this one in the orange colours at the final fence level with Illico De Cotte, and then Fortunate Man in between the two. Back in fourth is Come On Teddy. Cross Park one paced in behind those, but ran really well, racing into the final 150 yards. 4 of them with a chance. Near side just going on O'Connell together with Fortunate Man, then Illico De Cotte and Come On Teddy racing up towards the line. O'Connell and Fortunate Man. O'Connell and Fortunate Man. It's very tight with back in behind them Illico De Cotte, then Come On Teddy. A break back to Ned Tanner, Cross Park and Jack's Parrot.